What's going on YouTube? Steve Gorniak here. Very excited to drop some new videos for you guys. You know, we're going to be doing a lot of recap videos, a lot of trade recaps. I'm going to be trading Nadex more often. Going to be trying to reshift our focus as far as, you know, showing you guys, hey, here, I'm making money. Cool, sweet, that's awesome, right? More so educational. I feel like there is enough money in the financial markets for everyone to get a piece. And I would like to show all of you how I'm trying to get my piece. So I will be taking some trades in Nadex today, along with for the rest of the month. Well, continuing on, but I'm going to be doing at least recap videos every day for the next month to see if how you guys are reacting to it, see if you guys enjoy it or not. So I got my spreadsheet all set up. I'm going to be tracking my trades. I'm going to be showing you my tickets, my entries, my exits, and we'll go over the charts, entries, exits, how I'm planning, why I took what I took, and hopefully it's educational and it will help you. So that way, if you come to our channel, at least you can know that you're going to learn maybe a little something. Whether you're very new, you should learn a lot, or very experienced. Hey, who knows? Do you know about deviations, how they work, how to use them? If not, you can learn some of that on my channel as well. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to hop into the charts. I'm going to get my first trade off. I'm not sure how much I'm going to trade today. Definitely one, maybe two if the setup's there. And hopefully we can capitalize. All right, guys, so let's hop in. All right, guys, so I am about to go ahead and place a trade. Now, what I'm thinking is here. I kind of laid it out on my chart for you guys. All right, so the last time we came up into this area on the 4-hour chart, we rejected. All right, what I'm looking for is this strike, this 110.04 strike on Nadex. That's the strike I'm going to choose. That's the strike I'm about to take a trade on. In the next couple minutes. I'm waiting on some smaller time frame stuff to shape up, but that's the strike I'm looking to go for. My target will be into this zone here, or I'm looking to get about anywhere from $20 to $30 per contract. Right now the strike is going to be about $42. I'm hoping we can rally up a little bit, get a $45 to $50 fill. We'll see how that goes. But I'm going to probably hop in probably 5 contracts or 10 contracts to start. If I do 5, I'm going to max out at 10. If I jump 10, I'm not adding any more. And we're just going to go from there. But what I wanted you guys to see is why. Why, right? Everyone wants to know the why. So this is why. So on a 15-minute chart, now I utilize a 4-hour chart or a daily chart for my initial analysis. I like to see the way the trend is moving, all that stuff. So if you look on a smaller intraday chart, because I am going to be day trading these, so I will use a smaller time frame to day trade, so I can get in and out quick. I'm looking for quick moves and act fast, right? So as we came in to this level, we bounced, created, turned. It's now resistance. We bounced back, right? And where did we bounce to? So this is the plus 2.5 deviation. And we bounced all the way back to the minus 2.5 deviation. So I'm now, as we bottomed out here, it kind of spiked and failed. So that's what made me interested. That's why we're making this video, was that initial failure, right? That rally back up and fail. Now what I started waiting for was lower highs, right? So we started getting them in here and in here. And you can see how this is looking, right? So I'm taking the 110.04 strike and I'm going to sell down. My target is going to be this minus 2.5 because last time we sold down, we rallied into it. So I'm looking to play the same history repeating itself. All right. Now, if we go down into a smaller time frame chart, you guys can really get a better picture of this. Big rally, push back. And then as we started creating these tops, these failures, I call them failures, started to reject, big rejection, rejection, and we're making lower highs at the whole time, right? I'm getting in this. I put my stop here because last time we rejected here. But if this goes through here, there's potential for a big rally, right? So we rally, reject, pull back, start creating lower highs, making resistance. That's why I chose 110.04. And if you want to see it on a smaller time frame, this really paints the picture. This is why standard deviations, guys, are so important. And I think every single one of you should have it on your chart. It literally maps out the chart. Now, minus this green line, but even if you utilize my strike, look left, reject, big rejection. So that's another thing I use to find the strike, right? Rejection, sold down, rejection, sold down, right? And now all the way I'm taking profit, all right? I'm not gonna hold these till expiration unless it's like this comes like this, right? And then I may hold, but at that point I only may have like $5 to $10 left over. And to me, I don't really care about $5 to $10 per contract. I'd rather get my money, get out, and move on and not risk losing. All right. So you look left. All right. That's how I chose my strike. Now look how this paints the picture. See how we start bouncing, holding, rally. Where do we rally to? We rallied up here. Then this started bouncing, right? Look what happened. Pulled all the way back down to the +5. Eventually the support broke, went all the way down. That is why my standard deviation course is imperative for all of you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna place this trade, I'm gonna hop in, and I'll let you know how this trade goes. We'll do a recap. All right, guys, so one trade, guys. That's all it took for me to be happy with what I got. I was able to make 270 bucks in a little less than an hour. All right, so what I want to do is create a spreadsheet, guys. And actually, Nadex does this pretty much for you guys, right? So all you have to do is follow these steps here. You go on your right-hand side and you go up history and then download. That's history and then download. And once you do that, you will get a downloadable Nadex transaction file that looks, whichever screen it's going to pop on, here it is. That looks like this. Now you could maneuver this however you want. For instance, I like to have my date all the way on the left. And you can see your exact trade, just like that. And then what we do is we highlight this and auto sum. And here's my day trading on USD/JPY. So again, we took one trade, we sold at 49.75, covered all at 20. All right, so 29.75 per contract. All right, guys, so let's dive into these charts real quick now that we did our spreadsheet. All right, so what I was looking for on this, again, was rejections and lower highs, right, at key levels of support and resistance. Now, as you see this +2.5, right, we kind of got to rewind, but you see this failure. Now, I broke it down on a 15-minute because that's the chart I actually traded this from. So this is what I was actually looking at in real time. So as this rejected, we pulled back. Where do we pull back? We pull back to here. At that point, I'm starting to watch. All right, can this go lower? Because if we don't hold this as support, we can have potential to go lower. I would look for a strike somewhere in here, go out of the money, right? But we held it and we started driving back. Where did we drive back? We drove back to the +2.5. So again, we started formulating a failure. At that point, I started weeding into a smaller time frame chart, guys, and I was really just trying to get a good entry. And I was looking for an area of where how I can map it. So I had to find my exits and I had to find take profits. Well, I knew take profit was going to be somewhere in this area or $29, $30 per contract, right? I ended up getting $29.75, but whatever, $20 to $30 is ideal. All right. As we started rolling up on a smaller time frame chart, we started creating some resistance right around this 104, or excuse me, 110.04 level. As we kept formulating these failures, I was waiting for lower highs to show their hand. And right around here is where I started getting really interested. So we broke this low here, made a new low, then our green candle forced it back up. And what I was trying to figure out was, is this area gonna hold as resistance? And as you can see, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes of pure consolidation and rejection, of trying to break up a failing. So that is what led to me choosing this strike. All right, and I knew that if I chose that strike, I had to stop over here, because at the last time we rallied in here, this +2.5, we rejected. Well, we rallied up into this 110.13 over here, same thing, and failed again. I knew that if we broke out and went something like this, and then it pulled back and based right here, there's a good chance this thing can really rally into the +5. So that had to be my stop loss. No question about it. I had to exit the trade if we started pushing up into the 110.13s. And like I said, my take profit just it hit before we got down to here. This would be my final target. I would be exiting into this. All right, guys, so that's going to complete this video. I hope it helped you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you could, smash the like button, subscribe. And if you haven't picked up our course, the standard deviation course, it's at its lowest it's ever going to be for the next week. That's for those people that really have trouble for support resistance, identifying key levels, the best prices to buy and sell. Having your chart literally mapped out like this. I go over this all in the course. I teach you how to do this. So give it a shot. I hope this really helps you guys. I hope you guys can understand. And if not, keep watching. Subscribe. Check our next video, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing the same thing. Hopefully we end up with another green day, but every day is a lesson learned. Again, thank you guys for watching. Take care. Trade safe.